AIDS victims and women are women from Black America. Something to think about, something to do something about, something to come together to change. Remember, this information is coming to you as a community service for Collaboration for Restoring Families Incorporated. If you want more information, you can contact us at our email at ahmcogic@bellsouth.net, or you can call us at 954-763-9105. This public service announcement is brought to you by Collaboration for Restoring Families Incorporated and this radio station. Together, we can.
Now back to the Gospel Show with Nikki B on your favorite radio station.
Trying to make the moments last, holding on to the past, but like a hero in a dream, Christ came and rescued me. Tell it everywhere I go. I'm brand new. I'm brand new.
I know one thing's true. I don't even really deserve to know you, but I'm a witness that you did this, and I'm brand new. So I'm ready to go, and I'ma tell the world what they need to know. I'm a slave to myself, but you let me go. I tried getting high, but it left me low. You did what they could never do. You cleaned up my soul and gave me life. I'm so brand new, and that's all that matters. I ain't love you first, but you first loved me. Come on, in my heart I cursed you, but you set me free. I gave you no reason to give me new seasons, to give me new life, new breathing. But you hung there bleeding, you died for my lies and my cheating, my lust.
I'm mindful of them. Holding on to the past like a hero in a dream. Christ came and he rescued me. I'm tell the world, tell it everywhere I go. I'm a billboard. McCrae, right here on Guts Gospel United Save. Song called Tell the World featuring Mally Music. Right here on Guts Gospel United Save, a variety talk show with a Christian point of view, hoping that you will have the guts to tell somebody about Jesus. Want to remind you, Country Boys Barbecue Pit is finger licking good. Oh yeah. So give them a call today. 754-234-4547. That's 754-234-4547. Barbecue ribs, barbecue chicken, pulled pork. It's all available at the location of 717 Northwest 8th Avenue in the city of Pompano Beach, Florida. Delivery service is available in certain areas, so give them a call today. 754-234-4547. That's 754-234-4547. Call ahead for faster service. 754-234-4547. Country Boys Barbecue Pit. It's finger licking good. Oh yeah. So give them a call today. 754-234-4547. Make sure you mention you heard it here on WEXY 1520, your inspiration station. 754-234-4547. Country Boys Barbecue Pit. It's finger licking good. Oh yeah. I tell you, we thank God for each and every one of you tuning in. And we hope that you're all being billboards, that you have the guts to tell somebody about Jesus, that you could tell the world that God came in and rescued you. We're dealing with the topic of joyful worship restored, or restoring joyful worship. We're in the book of Ezra, chapter 3. And we want to kind of talk about rebuilding the foundation of the temple. The people were moved as they watched Jeshua and the other priests rebuild the temple in its original order. The skilled tradesmen gave their time and skill to restore the temple. King Cyrus of Persia preserved the pieces that belonged in the temple and returned them when the children of Israel returned to Jerusalem. He also gave a grant to help with its completion. More important than the dedication of the people to rebuild the physical temple was the renewed spirit, the true temple. Figuratively speaking, what good is a temple if no one comes to make sacrifices to God? What good is the church if all you want to do is take from it rather than give to it? It said, bring ye all the tithes to the storehouse that there may be meat in my house. Or Bring an offering, bring sacrifice, bring something. Offer something to God, that there may be meat in my house. Prove God in this. Show yourself that you trust and believe in Him, and bring something, because what good is the temple if there are no one if no one's coming and making sacrifices? If everybody's just coming to get. You can't keep taking without putting something back in. I know, I just made a whole host of folks upset right now. I say this along all borders. If you are being blessed by a ministry, if you are in a ministry, if you are listening to a broadcast, if you are hearing about something that is helping your community, and all you do is take from it and never give back into it or sow back into it, how do you expect it to continue? In other words, if you never go to it and make sacrifice, how do you expect it to continue? Yes, there was a grant made so that it can be built. There was a grant given so that it can begin to run, but that grant is from forever. Once you are blessing, and once you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, once it has been brought to bear, brought to fruition, made to function, then we need your assistance. I personally need your assistance. I personally need your assistance because we are working very hard, and I am desperately in need of a refrigerator truck for sure. Any truck really will do, but a refrigerator truck, most definitely. I need to have that at least 2 to 3 times a week. If I can get one that's permanently mine, that's great. If someone can lend it to me, that'll be fabulous. I really need to have things available. I'm working on getting some volunteers also. This is all part of the Guts Outreach, Guts Network projects, where we help out people on various levels. We want to be able to not only have people come to us, but we want to also be able to deliver to folks who are bedridden, who are struck down, who do not have the ability to come to meet us. So we want to be able to do all the things that need to be done, but we need the people, we need the manpower, we need the equipment, we need the money. Broadcast, of course, is not cheap. It costs. If you want to help, text HELP to 877-217-5375. Just text HELP. We'll get somebody to call you or text you back and find out how you can help. But if you can help, text the word HELP to 877-217-5375. We need a lot of things. We need clothes. We need food. We need a lot of things in order to bless the community, to educate the community. And I'm looking towards you all to help. Again, what good is a temple if no one comes to make sacrifices to God? If you won't come and sacrifice, if you won't give of your time, if you won't give of your effort, it cannot continue to stand on your well wishes. On your they'll see me when they see me. You gotta make effort to be a blessing. Now the temple gets restored. And I think that's all I'm going to be able to say before we have to cut out of here, is just kind of give you an overview on Ezra chapter 3 verses 6 and 7. From the first day of the 7th month began they to offer burnt offerings unto the Lord. But the foundation of the temple of the Lord was not yet laid. They gave money also unto the masons and to the carpenters, and meat and drink and oil to them of Zidon and to them of Tyre, to bring cedar trees from Lebanon and the sea of Joppa, according to the grant that they had of Cyrus, king of Persia. Worship of Yahweh at the altar remained constant and strong among the people of Israel. In particular, we have the burnt offering, which served as the primary sacrificial ceremony in reverence to the Lord. Another interesting addition pertains to the people groups aiding in the reconstruction of Yahweh's temple. It must be recognized in at least the slightest sense that non-Israelite people helped construct the temple of God. Even if they never physically worshiped there, they had some contribution. So even if you never physically worshiped there, now if you worship there, you ought to really contribute. But there are some of you who have it, don't go to church, but don't want to help. Help! Help! Text the word HELP, 877-217-5375. Jeshua and Zerubbabel sought the support of the Sidonians and the Tyrians, without whom obtaining the material to build the temple would have been extremely difficult. This is simply following another pattern initiated by David and Solomon. David and Solomon both utilized the efforts of non-Israelites, non-church members, non-believers, to construct the first temple of God. In 1 Chronicles chapter 22, verse 2, we read how David gathered foreigners within the land of Israel to be stonecutters in the assisting of building the house of God. 1 Kings chapter 9, verses 20 through 21 depicts a more oppressive Solomon utilizing non-Israelites as slave workers in the building of the temple. The descendants of the Jebusites, Amorites, Hittites, Hivites, and Perizzites were used as forced labor. Who worked on building the temple? Masons and carpenters. That's who helped. That's who worked on it. Now, I thank you all for tuning into the broadcast. I've got a few moments left. I may talk a little bit more about the lesson, but I really am interested in your help. There are a lot of things that we're getting ready to do. And GUTS, being Gospel United to Save, we're really getting ready to come together as a network. If you are an independent, or maybe you are connected with an organization, but definitely if you are an independent who is not tied to any organization whatsoever, I would love to build a network with you. We want to come together and impact the community for Christ. I need your help. We can work together to make a difference. Now, this is the only criteria to be a part of this, is that you cannot be so much interested in who's going to be in charge, who's going to be the head, who's going to be the point man, who's going to be the front person, who is it whose name is going to get the lights. You've got to have a servant's heart. And I know many independents, that's hard because you went independent so that you wouldn't be under anybody. You wanted to be able to do what you had to do. If you are an independent who has a servant's heart, who desires to see the community impacted for Christ, text HELP 877-217-5375. The GUTS Network, we're trying to get together because the idea of GUTS, the whole idea of GUTS, is what the GUTS stands for. Gospel, G, United, U, T2, S, Save. And you hear me say GUTS Say, and you see GUTS Say on my sites, that A stands for all, and Y stands for y'all. We want to make sure that we hit everybody. We want to hit the youth, we want to hit the elderly, we want to hit everybody. And we can't do it by ourselves. I need you. I need every one of you. All of you who listen, all of you who support, all of you who partner, everybody to work together, to partner up, to network. Again, independent churches, big, small, I don't care, doesn't matter, medium size. Let me know. Let me know you're available. You want to be a part of this movement. You want to be a part of this gathering together. You want to be a part of this working together to impact in a social environment, to create change in our community. Tangible, transformational change. Text HELP 877-217-5375. Text the word HELP to 877-217-5375. Someone will get back with you and we'll talk to you about how and the ways that you can help based on what you can offer. Thank you so much for tuning into GUTS, Gospel United Safe, a variety talk show with a Christian point of view, hoping that you will have the guts to tell somebody about Jesus.